Can I ask you a tactical question? If you were the opposing manager, how would you stop your team from scoring? Nobody can.
They will find ways. They always found ways. It's because of the skill set what the boys have, but they will find, the team will find a way. But it's always like this. There's a way to defend it. But first and foremost, then we have to find worse solutions, and we are really desperate to find the right solutions as long as possible.
Well, Ralph, you changed things around a little bit today. Did it just not work?
No, it was a mistake. What we did in the beginning with the shape we played, it's not possible to play against this team man-oriented. This is with our quality to defend, not possible. They killed us in the first half with their movements, with the give and goes, and we couldn't. We haven't been able to defend them, and this is the reason why we changed in the halftime to our normal shape, and this worked a little bit better in the second half.
That's 2 or more goals in 17 games in a row for Liverpool.
Yeah, it's great because it's a tough league. We're still playing a great game as well, great football. We miss the crowd as well. We miss Anfield full, and also we miss some players that we were injured last year. So it's a completely different football that we played last season, and I think we can achieve good things this year.
Looking forward to Wednesday?
Actually, maybe I should do, but it's a game. People make too much of it. I don't like the way it's approached. I think very often there things go over the top. We want to play football there, and let's see what the opponent wants.
Well, another very convincing win for Liverpool. That's 2 goals or more in 17 consecutive games. The last team to do that was Sunderland back in 1927. Before you say it, not even I was that old. One of those players that scored was Thiago Alcantara, and he seems to be really settling into the team now.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was nice for Jurgen Klopp to kind of, a couple of games in a row now, and what I would say is his best midfield, the midfield that he's been wanting to have out there. You know, I think Henderson, Fabinho and Thiago have only played together 3 times since his arrival. And that's a concern, but like you said, you know, today, when he's in that midfield, the quality that he possesses and what he brings to the table is clear. It's just sometimes some players just take a little bit longer to adjust, and Liverpool fans will be hoping now that he can maintain a level of fitness. He's always looking forward. At times, Southampton tried to put the press on today, and as a midfielder, the beauty he had is he had the ability to take a whole section of players out of the game with one pass. That's a high press there from Southampton. One pass into a tight area, and he takes that out of play altogether. The anticipation and the quality just to shift it onto his left foot there. Great finish. That's 2 in 2 for him, giving him loads of confidence. We know he can do all of this. You know, he can hit pass after pass after pass. And I think for him now, it's about maintaining his fitness, staying in this team, and, you know, just being that player that just kind of dictates the tempo of the game, because he did that for portions of the game today. And he's their go-to man, just little bits and pieces like that where you know that he's going to deliver the right pass with the right weight at the right time. And this is another one of those moments where they're trying to get on top of him, they're trying to squeeze him. He's got too much quality, and one pass takes out 5, 6 players. And that is what the beauty of having a quality midfielder in there is for Liverpool right now. And we had to chuck in his trademark no-look pass at the end, just for good measure. Just for good measure. No, he's real quality. And, you know, we've got a graphic here at the end that just shows, you know, those top 2 players there, Henderson and Fabinho, they take the load in that midfield. And Jurgen Klopp has to kind of mix between the other players of whoever he can get out there and be fit. And he'll be desperately hoping that Thiago now can go on a little run and become a part of that top 3. And if he does, you know, it's going to be a big factor come the end of the season.
Indeed. We've spoken a lot about Liverpool's midfielders. We've spoken a lot about their forwards, but we've also spoken a lot about their fullbacks. But I suppose in some way, there's not doubts about Andy Robertson at the moment, but the fact that Tsimikas has been playing a little bit, been playing really well, and for the first time, I think Klopp was asked yesterday in the press conference, is he maybe your first choice? And he kind of rubbished it.
Tsimikas has played outstandingly well, but Robertson showed today why he's #1. Everything in his game was just brilliant. From start to finish, he gives so much energy. When we talk about fullbacks, getting into these positions here, you know, when you go inside, it's very different, the modern-day football. And this is an assist. Normally, fullbacks stay and hold the width, but you see him coming inside. But the variance he's got to his game. You know, don't just play the simple pass. Let's play into midfield where people can deal with it. This is a position where he wants to be a little bit wider, linking up with Jota, overlap. and they couldn't deal with him for all today. Southampton played a 3 at the back. It was more like a 5 at the back, pushing Liverpool real back. If you just watch him, he just slows down so he could get the quality of the delivery right, and he should have got that. He's spraying passes from left to right. So comfortable. And this was a performance to say, look, I'm still one of the best defenders in the league. And he doesn't stop. His energy, he keeps going and going and going. Salah could have probably done a little bit better. And he's playing for, he's a captain of Scotland, a lot of pressure. He's been doing well. But look at these. Passes in opposition are first. Chances created first. Sprints first. Top performance from a top player.
Yeah. Certainly was, and a top performance from Liverpool once again.